Hello everyone, welcome to my game, at least the first level of my game, BubbleQuest. BubbleQuest is a 2D platformer and it is my first ever project on Unreal Engine. Here we go. You possess your player character, also known as Bubble Boy, and then the music cues in as soon as the level starts. Bubble Boy comes with his own set of animations. He has a dash animation accompanied by sound, an idle animation where he lightly bounces while standing still, a jump and falling animation that changes based on what direction you want to move while in the air, and a basic melee attack animation. Pretty straightforward stuff. So, moving on, I wanted to create the first level of this game to be very straightforward and easy to learn. So, a lot of room to mess with the controls, not a lot of high precision movement or combat here. So we're going to jump up these little steps, and we come to our first trap, which is the spike trap. I will now show off the basically the death mechanic. So as you can see in the bottom left, we have a custom bubble health bar, and when I fall onto these spikes, it empties completely, the death animation plays, and the level restarts. Pretty straightforward. Moving on, the player will traverse these traps and then come across their first enemy. These enemies were made using Paper ZD also for the animation, so as was Bubble Boy, and given an AI behavior tree to make it attack only at certain ranges. I've also implemented a stun state that, as you can see, cancels the enemy's animations, and also will apply to your own character as well if you are struck, as I will show. I did this to create some distinction between more powerful enemies and lesser enemies. It feels wrong to be able to consistently stun a stronger enemy and then just chip away at it relentlessly. But yes, the first level is meant to be quite simple and very straightforward. To move on, as you can see, currently I only have one jump, no matter how many times I click the spacebar. We touch the screen orb, and we have unlocked the double jump ability, which allows us to clear larger gaps and traverse more complex locations while doing the platforming within this game. So, I'm going to double jump and cross. We have another enemy. I'm going to let it hit me just for the sake of it, to show that I can also be stunned. Go ahead and kill it. Then we come across our next ability, also known as the Bubble Blast. Click K to launch Bubble Blast, and you gain a long, water-like projectile, which does significantly less damage than the melee in order to not create, a strong reliance on not actually engaging in dodging or high mobility combat, is the idea. So, as you can see, I've taken a little bit of damage in the bottom left, and we are approaching this blue little bubble on the ground. I plan on creating a full animation for these health bubbles, of course, but when I do step over the bubble, my health bar refills completely, as you can see. Okay, next, coming to the end of the level, we're dropping down into a pit where we are faced with a mini-boss called the Bubble Golem. The Bubble Golem works the same way as the other bubble enemies, but comes with a different, more wide-ranged and damaging ranged attack. Once, twice. Taking a third would be bad. So now we're going to slowly chip away at him, using the double jump to create space. You have to time your attacks well, and you can't be too greedy. And there we go. And he's dead, and he drops loot. Loot as in a key, flying key, which I think is adorable. So if I try to go through these barbs, I can't get through this vine wall to enter the portal that will take me to the next level. Not until I grab the key and come back. The wall dissipates, and now I am free to enter the portal to the next level. Obviously, in this case, there is no second level yet, but it does restart the level upon activation. And that is it. I plan on making a bunch of levels for this game. Just learning Unreal has been really interesting, and I'm still getting a grasp on the basics, and I think once I have a more solid foundation for what I'm working with, I'm really going to try some interesting stuff. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I hope you enjoy the game. Thank you.